Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing okay. I hope that your day's been all right. And to relax with us, we're able to unpick and unwind together. You're probably looking at the camera thinking, what is he holding on to? Is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. It's one of the greatest tool, according to Google, for a chef. With this tool, comes some of the most amazing meals that some of us have eaten. Not only for a chef, really, if you go into your kitchen, the one of the things that you would reach out for, or rather, one of the most important thing you'd reach out for would be this to be able to dice, cut through, and create that amazing meal that you've had today or you've had at some point. Or maybe as you're listening to me, you're already using it. But just as important as this tool is, with creating magic, how about if I tell you that it's dangerous? When I think about this, I think food. When somebody else think about this, they think destruction. The tool hasn't changed, has it? But the person and the motive has. For a chef, when they're packing their tools, they check to make sure that everything is complete. When you get to your workplace as a chef and you are unpacking your tools, you check to see if your knife is there. Obviously, they come in different sizes. Don't get distracted. The point I'm trying to make here is that this can be as important as the person wants it to be. We go through life sometimes failing to recognize what is important to us. Like I said, to a chef, this is important. To somebody looking to defend themselves, maybe as a result of whatever it is that they've gone through, they believe this is important. To the person that's caused that destruction, they believe this was their greatest weapon. From all three angles, they've all used the same tool: one to cause pain, the other to avoid pain, and the third to create amazing meal that not only nourishes the person or people, but instead gives the opportunity to be healthy. So, which side of the fence are we sitting on this one? But before we decide that, let's look at this a little bit deeper. Here in the UK, thousands of this is sold to the wrong people. By wrong people, I mean the people that are seeking to cause harm. And although there are multiple, several cries for it to be stopped, problem is that how do you do that? Because this is just a kitchen knife. You can order it online into your home, and whoever's selling it is unable to really tell if the purpose is going to be for the kitchen. It arrives at your home. If you're unlucky and it is the child that picks it up, a child that has been a victim of one of these, now they look at it and it triggers emotions, one of which could be terrifying. That trauma that they've experienced because somebody has used it on them, that causes them to want to not leave the home anymore. That makes them feel the outside world, outside of the front door, is dangerous. And just as that person used it, I'm sure I can do exactly the same. These are the things running through their mind. Some of us, we are oblivious to this. We're oblivious to the fact that our children are thinking like this. Our children are walking around with this because somebody maybe haven't used it but are threatened to. And now they're thinking, I need to match fire for fire. But the problem is, what is the likelihood if one carries stuff like this and they feel threatened? Would that be, I'm just going to run away and not attack? Or is the likelihood going to be, I'll take it out and defend myself? In a society where we consider someone being a coward for reacting to your basic human instinct when you're faced with a threat that you do not know how to manage, especially when it comes to weapons, is to run away. But for some reason, we believe that by arming ourselves with one of these gives us the bravery to retaliate. And then something goes wrong. And the people around you are the one that begins to wonder why and what prevented that person from not enacting their basic instinct, which is to get themselves away from there. Or what caused the other person to pick it up in the first place? The trauma. The trauma. You could be fortunate and your child picks this up. on the bed, the first thing they think about is, ooh, just can't wait to see what this is going to be cooked with. The excitement and joy that comes to their face when they think about the possibilities. Like I said, the tool hasn't changed. It's still a knife. The way we approach life sometimes can cause us to feel disheartened or feel alive. It can cause us to feel disheartened because, just like this knife, we face moments where we are unable to cut through things. You meet that meat that you're not able to cut through. You're holding the knife and it's causing you pain because it just wouldn't cut it through. You're trying to cut through a yam, and because you're pushing through, if anything, it bounces off. You're still holding the knife, and all you wanted to do is just literally cut through, but it's not happening. But when you pair this with the right tool, the sharpener, it gives it the advantage. What are we pairing ourselves with? Because I can tell you this, if we're struggling because we are not in the best place in our life when it comes to our career, what are we pairing ourselves with? Are we allowing ourselves the opportunity to gather more experience? Learn a little bit more and expose ourselves to different opportunities? Or are we saying that because we've just been to that interview and we've been told no, or we've been to the next interview to be told no, for that reason, there's no need to put ourselves through anymore. So we deny ourselves of the opportunity to sharpen our knife, because by not sharpening it, what we are doing is that we'll continue to remain dull, and we're not able to cut through those misery and dark times that we are experiencing in our lives. The knife. I see knife, I think food. Others see knife and they think pain. I want us to think today and see how we can sharpen ourselves to achieve the best possible outcomes for us. Identify the most important tool in our possession. Is it the way you communicate with other people? Is it the way you lead? Is it your observational skills? Is it your mathematical skills? is your ability to stay silent when everything looks impossible. Is it your ability to just smile when you know that there is nothing you can possibly do right this moment, but your time will come. Your time will come because you're prepared. You're prepared because you know that your current position is not what's going to define you. You've got all of the qualifications, you're just waiting for that one shot. You haven't got the qualifications, but you're ready to embark on that. You've already started and you can already see the end. Like a knife, we need to pair it with the right tool. And when we do, we create beauty, amazingness, and most importantly, immense joy. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. What do you think about this? What's your experience? Until next time, it has been Kings. Peace. Bye for now.